Morning, Coach Viator. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing good. Thank you for asking. Coach, before we get to questions, could you give us your thoughts on last week's game against Southern Miss?
Yeah. I thought we played really good at times and really competitive football game. And at the end, we just didn't quite make enough plays. So, it's one of those deals. Several times, we got it to win in 4, and we're right there. And but give Southern Miss credit. I think they have a good football team, and their guys made more plays than our guys, and there's something that we'll have to try to correct moving forward, both from a coaching and a playing standpoint. But we are encouraged. We like the way our kids are competing in the first 2 weeks, and hopefully we can continue to compete at a high level. We got to go down to Lafayette and play the Cajuns, which is a team we haven't had much success with really over however many years, and I think a lot of that has to be contributed to the job that Coach Hudspeth's done and the level that his program and the Cajuns have performed really over that span of time. And good football team, another good football team this year, explosive players. When you look at it across the board, I think Davis is playing at a really high level at quarterback. I think we faced a similar player last week, and the young man at Southern Miss, but he's a guy that can beat you throwing the ball, and he's a guy that can beat you running the ball as well. But I think what he's doing this year, at least from what I remember last year, is I think he's doing a really good job in the pocket and making good decisions and getting the ball out of his hand. And the other thing, looking at their offense or whatever, I think they're deep at receiver, and guys that are bigger guys can go catch it, and good at running back. So it's going to be hard to certainly a challenge to try to stop them or slow them down, and because they've moved the football on everybody. From a defensive standpoint, we have to deal with their pressure, which that's been hit or miss for us. But we know they're going to pressure us. They're going to have guys up there, and we're going to have to be able to deal with that. So we're excited about the challenge, but it's going to be a challenge, no question, to go play a perennial bowl team at their place, and but we're looking forward to it.
Coach, thank you. You had success in the rushing game against Southern Miss last week. What do you attribute that success to?
I think our offensive line has really come on, and we're kind of spreading it around. And Caleb broke a long run. We're just looking for more consistency. We're looking for more consistency from our run game than really what we've gotten in the first 2 weeks. We've put up decent numbers, but I think we need to be more consistent in terms of what we're doing there.
What's going to dictate your success on defense in kind of limiting the Raging Cajuns this upcoming Saturday?
Well, I think what we have to do is, make them drive the ball. And we've gotten trouble here in the first couple of weeks or on the explosive plays. And that's been something that's plagued us. And the second thing that plagued us last week is we have to get off the field on third down. And that's something that we're obviously concerned about. I think Southern Miss converted a 3rd and 17, a 3rd and 14, a 3rd and 12, and a 3rd and 11, to keep drives going. And, there were some situations there. We played really good on 1st and 2nd down at times and did some stuff. But you got to be able to get off the field on third down. And, if we allow these guys, as talented as they are, to just keep extending drives, it's going to be tough sledding.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you. Appreciate it.